Hey guys, as promised, we are right back. Let's go ahead and get these other juicy half steps. Are they beautiful? They come highly recommended. That spider... Have they just decided not to climb the wall for some reason? Come on. Okay, guess not. That's kind of bizarre. I'm a little worried now, because if one climbs up behind me, he might knock me off. Ha ha ha! Prophet, thy name is Isaac. Nah, I can just get inside, I'll be fine. That was awkward, though. I don't know why they wouldn't climb up until I turned my back. It was stupid, that's what it was. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Okay, got one. Don't even know where the second one went, but while I'm here, there is cool stuff here to grab. There he is. Okay, I can kill him too. Now a new day is dawning. Let's break all the stuff inside this house, climb up onto the roof. You will spend a lot of time on the roofs. Consider this like a hurricane simulator. What, too soon? I almost have enough half blocks to make like maybe two central areas. I don't exactly know what to call them, but like plazas. Okay, I need to remember that one fell off and go try and get it. Even though obviously I can cook these and then use that, but I'd rather not. I can cook cobblestone and then make these, is what I meant to say. Not sure if that came across clearly. Probably not. Yeah, but a lot of these houses are just enormous log sources, so you don't need to worry too much about wood. Stone is the harder one to get, and it's still not that terribly difficult. But if you have a choice between getting one or the other, I would definitely take stone. God, just get out of my way. I don't even want to fight you, I just want to push by. Back up. Jeez. All the slimes are honestly more annoying than they are threatening. Okay. Now I'm just looking for butcher's houses, which I think this is one of. Yeah, excellent. Back off. Alright, as you can see, I've been trying to avoid fighting slimes. Besides in the very beginning, when you need to kill them to have some breathing room to establish your house, killing slimes is a losing gambit. They spawn faster than you can possibly punch them, and it drains all your food. Oh, easy skeleton kill. Excellent. I can just corner camp him with my sword. Although the zombie that's with him is going to be a little bit more difficult, but... or not. I want that fence. Okay. I don't think that I left myself a door, which is a mistake, obviously, so I need to break into one of these houses. Okay. Now I think I've got everything that I need to not have to go back outside for a while. Outside's dangerous, inside is good. Don't have quite enough stair blocks to cover everything, but I can at least start. So, do I want to include this house in the final layout? I don't think I do. I think I'm going to want to cap it right here. So, let me finish this house off as safely as possible. Which actually might mean coming down from above. That might be the safest way to do it. I feel like a slime's pushing me. Yeah, there we go. This little middle level one can do damage, but they often don't. I'm not exactly sure what the distinction is. I think it's probably the same as silverfish, in that they have to attack you from above to hurt you, but I'm not actually sure. I'm hesitant to distribute information that I'm not 100% sure about, but I think that's the truth. I'm not sure if anyone has done any hard empirical studies of this, so may have to function on my hearsay. Alright. Alright, this is turning pretty awful. This is the true trouble of this challenge, as I've said before. It has nothing to do with the actual survival. It's just killing all these stupid slimes. I think that I have enough bread grown now that I don't have to worry as much about food, so I think I'm just going to start death punching as many of these as I can. I don't mind just cornering myself in and juggling all of them. The little ones die in one hit and can't hurt you, so they're not even worth considering, but these middle ones, eh. Back off. Let me mine in peace. God, there's more. Yeah, see, like, he just hurt me there, but not a lot, obviously. I don't find them all that frightening. If you want to work harder to avoid them, I'm sure you can, but I think you'll be just fine. I believe in you. Okay, that's a big slime, so he can do some serious damage, but I did finally get the house down. So ideally, I'll just kite them around, pick up that log that I lost. Can I get them both hung on the wall? I think I did. I think they're both actually hung. Okay, so they won't come in here as long as I keep them trapped on that wall. So let's just maybe extend this wall. Not exactly sure how I'm going to safely do this. If I had more of a trench, this would work better. Let's put a trench in. Yeah, like, see, he just hit me over that. I have no idea how. Ugh. The big ones do terrible things. Okay. I think I might have enough now to finish this. I'll let the little ones in. So close. Okay, gonna have to grab the dirt block and then immediately place it. Alright. So, that's what a lot of the challenge boils down to, just doing things like that. I don't like that floating block, but... And I may eventually go out there and pick up that gravel, I don't know if I care. So this wall area is now cleaned up a little bit, which means I can probably start staring it. As I think I stated before, the whole point of stairs is just preventing slime spawns. Do I want to knock the whole floor out? I think I'm okay with just having them be a level high and not knocking the floor out. I think I'm okay with that. So, obviously slimes will not spawn on top of these. They're considered a translucent block, which makes them very handy. So, we will end up coating our entire base with them. I don't think that I care about these, but I am going to go ahead and, since I'm building this, I can harvest dirt from down inside here. Having some more dirt never hurt anyone. I'll need to leave one torch in this little thing, but I need more dirt for my wall, although I can get most of it from the continuation of the trench, but continuing the trench is dangerous, and this is perfectly safe. So, you decide. Always put trenches in, or always put torches in these. Even though you can just leave them without a torch and just never come back and use them to prevent spawning elsewhere, be aware that if you ever accidentally mine and fall into one of those and there's a creeper in there, you just die. And until you have a bed at least, dying on a flat land is terrible because the way that it's so flat changes the way that spawns work somehow. So, in essence, if you die, you don't respawn at the point that you originally spawned. So you could spawn very, very far away from your house and never be able to find it again and cry yourself to sleep at night. That's what typically happens to me. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, 3 tall wall. Much fancier. With the pit, it makes it pretty much impossible for them to get in. Even with all the derping that the big ones do. Although that pit is not very good. Let's clean that up, actually. Oh god, I almost got the block broken. Man, my shovel can take it. Sprint around them. Kite through the middle. Okay, I'm good. Now get out. I won't heal, sadly, but... I think I went into that house last time. That doesn't look very safe, so let's just break into the church. Actually, right here's good. Right there was awful, but I made it work. I will need, like, actual, relatively official exits eventually, but... Gotta spend money where I can afford to right now. Or spend, I guess, time, whatever you want to call it. Resource. Repair those, get 2 more new ones in my hotbar. I need a new pick and a new shovel. Daddy needs a new pair of tools. So what do I want to do with my time now? I'm out of stairs, so I'm done with that little area over there. I can't do anything more currently. I guess I'll fix this facade up. I think this might just become my house. Like, I totally could tear it down and build a different looking house, but I don't mind how the NPC houses look, really. They're not that bad. And this is much simpler if I just keep improving this house there. Now this house, on the other hand, is not my house, so if I need to tear a house down, this would be a decent one. But if this is to be my house, that means that this is where I would want all the fancy stuff to go. So let me tear up this gravel, and then I will put in some half steps. Nothing will spawn in the little half blocks underneath besides maybe slimes. And if little slimes spawn in there, all it's doing is preventing spawns elsewhere, which I'm okay with. I think I should be able to plaster this whole area in half blocks. Slabs, whatever they're called. Of course, these will also prevent spawns. That's the whole point of doing this. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, unless I miscounted. I think I can cover all of this. Yep. Excellent. Okay. So my house looks a little bit better now. These will be normal stair blocks, of course. I don't want to bother crafting them, though. This area still needs a lot of work, and I need to set up a actual farm soon, like a decent one, because this one's pretty bad. I think I want to go ahead and just build a wall across here and knock this house out too. Do the same thing I just did at the other house. So, may as well start on this house. I'm going to start with the roof, so let's go upwards. Go ahead and build your area larger than you think you need it the first time, because as you can see, it does make it easier to harvest resources from those beginning houses you included, but now don't really need. So when you're enclosing your first area to prevent monster spawns inside it, don't be afraid of size. As long as you can pretty easily bridge between the buildings, it doesn't take that much dirt, that much trench digging to make it work. God. They really are endless and constantly flowing towards you. It does very much feel as if, like, it's almost like horde mode, and that you just keep building up your defenses against ever-growing waves of giant slimes that just don't die. Although the iron sword that I got from that first chest helped me out a lot. You'll need several stone swords, unless you get lucky like I did. I just lost that stair. Not worth going to get, though. It's just 1/4 of 6th planks. So I guess like 1 1/3 plank. 1 2/3, sorry. Something like that. I'm not going to focus on the math, though. I just tried to think about it and then realized just how little I cared. Although I'm sure now there's going to be 100 comments saying, LOL, Isaac, the answer is blah blah blah. Just imagine day 9's number J derp face when you say it. Now that I've taken the stairs off this roof, monsters can spawn up here, so I'm a bit hesitant to just walk away, because it'll be hard to fight a creeper upwards. So I'll at least knock out most of the standing area. Obviously, eventually this whole house will go, but for now I can be satisfied with just the roof. It also is giving me tons of good starting stone. I'm aware this episode's running kind of long. I think this is the last I'm going to record today, so I want to get something noteworthy done. Not going to be anything big, so don't get your hopes up, but at least finish off this roof. The villagers living within my house are the safest villagers in the world. Pretty confident no zombies getting in there. I think it's lit up well enough. Looks like the wheat's coming along pretty well. I just saw it out of the corner of my eye, and it looks like it's growing well enough. I will eventually dig lots of sort of periphery channels for that water to flow through, which will proficient other wheat sources. Because I mean, just this little thing here doesn't grow quite as much as I want. So I'll need a lot for my animal farm and a lot for my personal use. You know, like eating. I need a lot to, eat. Well, that stair block's not what I'm getting back. It's also not an edge that I'm entirely comfortable walking on, but for science, I must. Yeah, the large ones are starting to push me now. I'm going to start losing stair blocks if I keep going much further. I really do want to just finish this side out, though, because the front's the really dangerous side. I think I only maybe lost 2 stairs there, so nothing impossible to overcome. The zombie numbers that the NPC rules spawn are kind of silly. Although I guess it does make it easier to get iron if I need to. Just set up a house full of villagers meant to just attract zombies. Kill them all. Hopefully get the rare drop. Rare drops are going to fundamentally change how I play Super Hostile. Whenever I'm going for the whole, like, never ever die thing, getting iron armor in the very first area is pretty helpful. Which you totally can do. I mean, it takes some time and some luck manipulation, but, I mean, hell, I'm a speedrunner, so I am accustomed to doing both of those. Sweet. I'm going to leave that so I can climb back up there easier whenever I want to finish this house off, but I did a lot of work tonight. Gonna go ahead and finish up putting these down over here and see if I might be able to finish this little area. And then I'll call it done for now. This episode, that is. I actually think that the effect of all the stairs sitting out like this ends up looking pretty cool. I'll show you in a second as it gets closer to being done, but I like the effect. Gravel, although finite, is not particularly helpful, so I'm not bothering to get all of it, but there's really no excuse to miss. Just like the little bit I just got there. Doesn't take very long, quite easy to reach, etc. It very much becomes a may as well thing. I was hoping I could just backwards jump, but... Oh, there's actually a roof there. Alright, corner walk. There we go. I think that I have enough remaining to do this part. and no torch. Don't need one. Nothing can spawn on these. Although I will put one, I don't know, light's pretty even around here actually. Looks good enough. Alright, so this whole area is now spawn-proofed. We have a nice little patio essentially around our extended double house, which needs work obviously, but it looks fine for now. Next time I'll need to start harvesting wheat because I'm running out of food, and we've already torn down a couple of the houses that are add-ons to our wall that we're not entirely satisfied with. But once we tear them down, this place is starting to look pretty nice. I like it. I like it. Still not exactly sure what I'm going to end up doing with the church, but we'll figure that out when the time comes. These walls need a bit of work, but again, I'll do pretty much everything on camera. And I don't know, I'm going to get some food. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode and all of this series so far. Leave me some feedback on what you think about it. If you're enjoying playing this yourself, if you are so inclined to do so. It doesn't take very long, honestly, to get to the end game, so it's a fun, short-term challenge. Hope you guys enjoyed everything you saw in this episode and found it informative and fun. And I'll see you here next time. You all look beautiful.